going to join us. Let me go ahead and start the recording and do my little spiel. Hi, it's Jerry Ann with scrapandstampcreations.blogspot.com, and tonight my goal was to work on a project and show the art philosophy cartridge from Close to My Heart, which is an exclusive Cricut cartridge. I am in no way, shape, or form an expert on the Cricut. However, I love the Cricut and love using it, those kinds of things. Okay, now what did that do? Oh, you know, if you guys don't Ustream or stream at all, it is crazy trying to figure out everything that is going on in order to get everything kind of settled up. So, I'm having some issues with being able to see both, being able to see both sides. So I have some people in the social stream and I have some people in the chat, because some people can only do the social stream, some people can only do the chat, and some people can only watch. So I just wanted to definitely let everybody know that I can kind of see both, and I will try really hard to do both. And I was, okay, awesome. Well, come over and play in the chat, because really that's where I'm signed in, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. This multiple sign-in thing is killing me. But I have a couple of things to share. I had an awesome weekend. My husband and I went to Seattle for the weekend and left my wonderful son with a very dear friend. And she was so awesome. She had him from 8 o'clock in the morning, well, more like 7 o'clock in the morning, and until about 6 p.m. On Sunday night. And by Sunday, he was ready to see us, and she was exhausted. But I so appreciate the fact that Julie was nice enough to hang out with Harrison, who is 9. And he's a busybody. He marched in the parade this weekend here in Spokane. And he just, all kinds of stuff. Hey, Catherine, I'm so glad you could come. I have to show you this stuff. I had so much fun meeting Laura this weekend. I went and took a class over at the Scrapbook Nook in Kennewick, or no, in Kent. Kennewick is in the Tri-Cities, Kent. And I had the most incredible time. I was able to pick up some goodies. I won like a thing online over at, where did I win that? I have the card. So I'm just going to show you guys some goodies, and then I will kind of show you what my friend Julie was struggling with. And she asked me, Jurian, could you see if you could figure it out? Okay, she showed me her masterpiece. And really, I said, I'm sure I could figure out the dimensions because I learned how to score and fluke. So I'm gonna show you one of those, and basically we're gonna embellish it all up using the, using the art philosophy cartridge from Close to My Heart. But I wanted to show you the goodies I got this weekend, because really, that was part of going. Our last scrapbook store in Spokane here has just announced that they are closing at the end of April, and so I was very sad. Thank goodness that Carol and Barry with Scrappy Dappadoo are not too far, and so I can get things within a couple of days. But I'm going to grab my goodies and I'm going to show you guys what I got, because I was so excited about it. And so here's my trusty bag of goodies. So I'm going to show you the thing I won on Ustream last week. First, and it was from morepaperthanshoes.com, and Anna ran a little thing, and I got this cute little box. I won kind of the giveaway, and yeah, I'm sad when our local store closes because it really just makes it so much harder. So anyway, in the trusty little thing, it was all wrapped up. Now you have to know that anytime I get anything in the mail, my son, who is home now, we're doing the homeschool thing just until we get all kinds of stuff settled so that I can kind of work with school getting back. Anytime I get a box in the mail, I have to wrestle the box from him in order to open it myself. So if it does not have his name on it that says Harrison, he will kind of fight me for it. And if it's a priority box, he believes that it came from Grandma and it belongs to him. So it killed him that this came on Saturday and or Friday, and that it had to sit on the table. So so excited that Julie was able to keep him out of it. But in this, I got this cute little box of goodies, and of course I took everything out with my friend Julie. And so in the box, which is backwards or whatever, she had these really, really pretty, let's see, handmade paper flowers. Let's see if I can. And they have, the thing that was so cool about them is the centers, okay, I'm just dumping everything out here, are made out of like a snowflake punch. So, to give them the little flower stuff. Yeah. Well, I have had so much fun. I signed up a close to my heart person the other day from one of my Ustream shows. She was so excited to get started, and I have another one that'll probably sign up in the next couple of days. And the cool part is that, yeah, Kelsey, I was so excited. So I was really tickled pink to have Kelsey join my team. And I don't have a large team. I am a hobbyist who kind of hangs out. I have some wonderful upline. We kind of get together and do some different things. But really, I am a paper crafter, and I am not, I do this in order to stay sane in lots of ways. Having a kid with a disability definitely kind of grates on you a bit. So, okay, my camera keeps popping up, so we're just going to move it down here into some little window. All right, so in this little goodie box, I have flowers and a cute little vintage-looking guy. I had gotten some Glimmer Mist, and this one is iridescent gold. I have not used Glimmer Mist at all. Yeah, I hide there too a lot. And I'm upstairs tonight because it is starting to be so nice and bright outside. It was bright today. It was rainy all weekend in Seattle, but it was bright today. So I got some Glimmer Mist, and I haven't used this yet. It came with some really pretty ribbon. It also came with some jewels and some flower centers. And these cute little felt birds with diamonds, some bling. Oh, yay! I'm so excited, Tony, that you got the Wishes book from Close to My Heart, because that book is my favorite. I can't wait to see the cards that you got. And then a little stamp set, some more cute pink flowers, a couple of chipboard pieces that have a punch out in them, and then another little guy here as well. So I got those things, and I know I'm starting out with like a, oh my gosh. And again, that was More Paper Than Shoes. And Anna was gracious enough to mail this out to me. So I was so excited, and it came in a cute little box and everything. So nothing is better than scrapbook supplies in the mail. Really, they're my favorite. So then I get to do Laura's class, and oh, I'm glad that you were able to use those stamps for your Girl Scout troop, because they've been sitting in my stash just collecting dust. So this is, I'm going to share my book that I made in Laura's class when I got to meet her. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and try and tip my camera down. This is one of those things that if you don't Ustream, you don't realize how hard it is to get this all together so that people can actually see your stuff. So this is the Stack the Deck book using the old Curiosity Shop. The old Curiosity Shop paper and that. And I had the most incredible time meeting Laura. And I was not the only person from Ustream who has seen her show and taken a class. There were probably, there was a group of 4 ladies from Lower Washington that were there, and no, we're not going to make it to. And Laura has wonderful tutorials over on her blog and stuff to do the Stack the Deck binding and stuff, and she does some really, really great things. I've made quite a few of these, and the best part about it was I wanted to shop so bad because the store was so big, and our store is really little here, and it had everything, and I wanted to shop so bad that I looked at Laura and said, is it really going to make you mad if I like zoom through this? I said, because I really want to shop. And so by the time that she was having everybody just kind of start building their Stack the Deck binding, it was the Scrapbook Nook in Kent. I actually had already had my binding together, the whole entire book piece together, and my inside. So I was just ready to start covering pages when she was ready to have everybody do the Stack the Deck binding. And then I only got like maybe a half an hour to shop this store, because then I just wanted to talk to her. And there was another lady from Montana who stopped in. It was just so much fun. I really wish I had told the guy who was driving not to come back for like an hour. Well, I had lots of practice. I fell in love with this and made multiple of the Stack the Deck bindings for Christmas gifts for friends and family. And when we went to Disneyland at Christmas time, oh yes, I got goodies. Don't you worry. I made her present gift for a friend. I really had just a great time. So I had done this book before, but I really wanted to meet Laura and to chat with her and everything. So this is the front of the book. Really pretty paper roses. The little butterflies we cut out of some of the paper. All of the little pieces here were cut out of the paper. And then the pigs fly was the inside of the book. So we have flying pigs. And then little bits and pieces, tags, and the pieces. And mine doesn't look exactly like hers. Hers had the flip side of this paper. I really like butterflies, so I really made it my own, which, you know, one of the things that I really appreciate is that when people don't mind me taking what they saw, what they do, and get to see. No, she didn't bring a curio cabinet. I wish she would have brought it, but I understand. That's a lot of stuff to carry to a store, especially when you're teaching. And I've taught at stores before, and that's a lot of stuff. And so this book is called Stack the Deck, and it's the original one from Laura over on Following the Paper Trail. So these come out, nice little tags. All the little pieces were cut out. We made it out of envelopes. I fell in love with it. It was so pretty. Cute little, I made her face come through the doily. You can see her face there. She's kind of creepy. Yeah. So this page is just a page that's got a doily on it, and then what we did is cut it off, and it's the Tim Holtz doily edge die or something. So again, all the pages have the doilies, and all of them have the little pieces and pull out, and the little tags and stuff. Yeah, I had a great time. It was a really good class. It was a lot of fun to meet her, a lot of fun to kind of do the project and do things hands-on. I'm glad that I picked one. I want to go back in the fall, so whoever wants to go, October-ish, starts putting your pennies in a little can, and I want to go in October-ish, and that. So if we can, yeah, it was fun. I'm not sure yet, but I'm planning on going in October. So when Laura probably announces when her classes will be in October, I will probably try and find one that will work for me. So start saving your pennies. And that getting from the Seattle airport downtown is really easy. And if there's a group of us, we can rent a car. It was so much fun. Okay, so this was my book. And let's see, now that I spent 20 minutes kind of chatting, I'm going to show you the goodies that I bought in Seattle at the Pike Street Market. Fun. At Pike Street Market, there were a lady who was making baby hats, and she crocheted all of the little flowers and stuff, and I thought these were really, I don't know, my husband went to the Sci-Fi Museum when I went to the scrapbook class, and he absolutely loved the Sci-Fi Museum, and I got a chance to go, so I'm like, you know what, as long as I got to go scrapbooking on a vacation weekend that was just supposed to be a couple's weekend, yeah, it was great. He could go anywhere he wanted. So these were all crocheted, and I just loved the loopy flowers. So I bought two because I thought, well, I'm going to figure out how to loop these around with ribbon to see if I can't make some, because I just loved it. This one was just so pretty. And then this one, all the see if I can get it to come in a little. All of these are just looped around and kind of knotted. It reminded me of a pom-pom that's not cut on the edges, so that was really cool. So I found those and thought, oh, those are really neat. I would love to try and make some of those. And then I went shopping. I had been saving my pennies, and I bought stuff. The store had tons and tons and tons of really good stuff, and I really tried hard to only purchase the stuff that I knew that I would use, and knowing that I really am a paper crafter. I don't necessarily need to have all the 12 by 12 paper. I like it, but I really have been struggling with what to do with everything when I'm done with it. So I've been trying really hard to buy the collections, and so I bought the stuff that I thought I would use. And what I will use are the little 6x6 pads. So this is the Fabulous Collection from Simple Stories. And it has cute, cute paper. And I thought this will make a really, really cute mini book. Yes, it is like Christmas. I know. And then this is awesome. And this is the boy version of the Simple Stories. I've decided though that I'm going to start using up my scraps to make paper flowers. Catherine, you missed it. I featured my box finally that I got done, and I showed that and showed the cards that I made in my box. I'll have to show that. I bought the Little Darlings paper, the 8x8 pad, and there were only 2 of these in the store, and so luckily I grabbed one because there was another lady who really wanted it, and she wasn't happy that it was already in my bag. But yeah, I got a box done and 9 6x6 cards using the leftovers. And I used the out of print paper. Yeah. Well, and then the other thing about the smaller ones are that they are they're nice for card making. So these are the metal flowers, and I haven't seen these anywhere in any of my stores. And so I know that you can bend them and make them really cool. So I've got some of those. And then I'm a butterfly person, so I found the butterflies. And these are both from Graphic 45. And then I found some really cool trim. Oh, it was so much fun. And then poor Barry and Carol were out, and I'm like, but I need more. And luckily they found 2 more packs, so I'm not out of that anymore. But I love that paper. So trim. And then when I bought the 8x8 pad of Graphic 45, I just bought the embellishment. So these are chipboard pieces that go with that collection. And they're just the sweetest little chipboard pieces. Just really, really cool. Alright, and here's the other chipboard pieces. If I have to run down during the show to grab something, I'll grab the box so you can see. And then these are the sticker sheets. And I didn't realize how expensive sticker sheets were. But this sticker sheet is $4.99. I spent $20 in stickers. I never spend that much in stickers. But I did buy some sheets, so we're going to have to figure out how to use all of these stickers, because really, $5 is way too much for a thing of stickers. Now this sheet could be $5. It's got lots of little things and everything. Okay. My camera is pointed down. There we go. And then I bought the sheets that I thought I would use of the regular paper. Love this little guy here. And then the bigger pieces, because I thought they'd be fronts of cards or books or something like that. And then I also bought the sticker sheets for each of the Fabulous and the Awesome paper. So that's cool too. I don't know, I'm at 16 people. I've never had 16 people before. You guys, I'm excited. So I've got the stickers. And then the last thing that well, 2 more things. I bought the nameplate, the numbers. Close to my heart is selling numbers, but they're different numbers. They're not exactly the same numbers that are in the Tim Holtz collection. They're different numbers. So that was good to know when I went through and looked. So now I can have a 24 and a 25. I also bought this die, even though I haven't used my Big Shot as much as I should. I definitely am going to start using it more. And then finally I bought a kit, because really I'm a kit person. Let me show you what this kit is. And you might have seen it. Oh, so this is a suitcase, the Destination Suitcase album that's put out by Pinecone Press. And I bought all the little, it comes with the whole kit and the suitcase and the handles and all the directions and the cutting guides and all of that kind of stuff. And those are stuff that I really, really do like. And I love the Destinations paper. But it's been out for quite a while. And that was pretty much what I purchased on my trip. I have no idea. I don't know. I know that they had a couple, I know that the Scrapbook Nook has a website and that, but you'd have to just Google them and see. I don't know if they ship. I don't think that they, well, who knows? They had enough people who were ordering something. It was a $30 kit and everything, and then of course shipping and all of that. So, but I know that Pinecone Press puts it out, so you might, Google it and see if one of the other retailers around has it. And but all right. So rather than dump this all over the floor, I'm gonna go ahead and move it off to my other chair, and then I'm gonna show you what we're gonna work on tonight. All right. What we are gonna need tonight is 4 pieces of 4x9 chipboard. So that's 4 pieces of 4x9 chipboard. And I'm going to show you the little mock-up that I made. My friend gave me, she kind of, she gave me everything and was kind of like, So I'm going to rattle off a list of some of the things that we're going to use tonight. Alright. So, my friend Julie, while I was gone over the weekend, she went to one of our local stores and came across a little mini that kind of flipped out like an accordion book. Well, actually more like an organizer. And so it opened this way, and then it opened, and then there were pockets and tags, and then these flipped up. These pages flipped up. And so I thought, this would be great for just a memory book. We have a couple of friends who've had new babies and everything in the last few months. And so I thought this would be a really great grandma kind of gift too. And that to kind of give so that they can put the pieces together. So I have learned a ton from just everybody on how to cut chipboard, and you can grab a piece of paper, Tony. And that, yeah, I asked her if it was a waterfall card in here in the middle, and she said no, it was really just a flip. It was kind of a flippy page. And because that's exactly what I asked her. I said, so it wasn't a waterfall card that had like a pulley down? And she's like, no. So I'm like, okay. So I know Julie is watching. I know she's not chatting and everything. And so if you grab your pencil, we'll kind of figure it out. Because it's really not real hard once you understand kind of how to put together the book and that. It's just really, really kind of neat. So, if you're going to wrap your chipboard, I think it would probably be a little harder. I haven't figured out a good way to kind of make things work. So, I'm using black chipboard. I'm also, these were the directions that she gave me. So this is what I had to work off of tonight to kind of put this together. She was like, here you go. It kind of looks like this. And and this is kind of how it works, and and I'm like, okay, well, we can easily put the things together, but I really want to show the art philosophy cartridge tonight. So we're going to quickly put this together. We are going to use the, what is this called? The Florentine paper from Close to My Heart. Let me pull one of each of these out because it's really, really pretty paper. You should have seen what she handed me because it was funny. I just looked at her. When she handed me her book, she just looked at me and she's like, I wasn't really, she went through a Pacastella and it was not pretty. So this is the Florentine paper. Okay, still trying to figure out where exactly my camera is. Let's turn it a little more centered. And it's really pretty. Let's see if I can get it to focus in a little. It's got little flowers and leaves and things. And then there's a blue pattern. And on the back of it is this stripe, which means I didn't grab the right sheet of paper here. Oh, it's this one. Then there's this really nice kind of plain paper, and it's kind of got a lace texture to it, which is really nice, and it's very hard to see. And then on the back, it's a really pretty orange. The colors that go with this paper are bamboo, cocoa, colonial white, creme brulee, gold rush, olive, and twilight. So those are the colors that are in the paper and look really nice with being able to ink edges or stamp images and things like that. So what we are going to do first is grab 2 pieces of coordinating cardstock, and I am going to use the olive, and what we're going to do is we're going to make some hinges in order to do our book. Alright, are you guys ready with a piece of paper and a pencil so that we can cut the hinges? I did not bring up that crappy cutter. Okay. Hi Kelsey, we're over in the chat if you want to come over. And I don't see anybody else hanging in the social stream. If you can come over, so. Good. All right, well, it's recorded because my aunt wanted to come, and she's like, she called me today. She's like, how come you're only doing classes on Monday night? And I said, well, first of all, nobody else does classes on Monday night after football season. And I said, and the second is my boys are at Cub Scouts. And so with them being at Cub Scouts, I at least have the opportunity to have 2 hours to myself with the house being quiet. So, we are going to cut our 12 by 12 paper, and this is, again, olive. We're going to cut this at 8 7/8. Hi, Kelsey. Kelsey's my new downline. Everybody say hi to Kelsey. And so 8 7/8 by 3 7/8. Oh wait, we didn't have to cut it that wide. 1, 2. Actually, we only needed to cut this one 2 1/4. So this is 8 7/8 by 2 1/4. Let me find a pencil so I can write that down. 8 7/8 by 2 1/4. I learned this trick from Catherine. Okay, and so and then we're going to need two. Of course. Oh. Oh, funny. That would not have been pretty. That lid was hard. Alright, so that's the 1/4 inch, half, and half. Okay, so we need, so this piece is 8 7/8 by 2 1/2, and you need 2 of those. And then you're going to take your scoring board. No, but it is sturdy. I'm sure that, it's not going to fall apart if it hits the floor. Then we're going to take our scoring board, and we're going to score each side of these at 1 inch. So you're going to have 2 with a 1/2 inch gusset, or gutter, or whatever. And then you're going to have 1 with a 1/4 inch. And this is important to kind of watch for, because the 1/4 inch is actually the flippy inside piece. Yep, it's a technical term. It's a flippy inside piece. So the 1/4 inch goes on the flippy inside piece, and then it'll flip again. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and crease the edges there. And you want to fold into your score lines so that you don't crack your paper. Okay. Yes, it does. For some reason, the scrapbook gremlin comes and changes it during a class. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take these 4x9 chipboard pieces, and I'm going to dig in my box that didn't get put away from coming back from Seattle. Oh. That's when you should have said, it's built-in shopping break time. You should have just called a shopping break. Alright, so I have my 4 pieces. So I'm going to take my piece that's got the 1/4 inch piece in the middle, and I'm going to add glue down the side. And you want to make sure it's really super sticky glue or some wet glue, whatever you choose to use. I've decided that, yeah, I would have appreciated a shopping break in the middle of Laura's class. And then you're going to take this and butt it up against the seam, but not over the score line. You butt it up to the line, but not over the line. Because if you go over the line, it will not fold. Oh, Fun. All right. And then I have a friend who gave me this pizza rolling tool, and I really like it for spreading the glue out. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and attach the second piece there. And we're just it's just 1/8 of an inch smaller, so you definitely just want to kind of get it to come up and just kind of get it in there so you really won't be able to see it when you fold. Yeah, it's really cool. It's wooden. It's my glue musher. You know, Catherine's got her icky brayer. I have a glue musher. So your piece now looks like this. There are 2 pieces. Yep. Yay! I'm so excited. Yes, everybody needs something that is okay to be gross. So this is the end. And now we're going to take one of our 1/2 inch pieces and we're going to do exactly the same thing. It really smushes the glue out, and that's one of the things I really like. Here comes the dog because the brayer makes noise. And then we're going to put glue on this side. And it folds up into a cute little piece. And then the last 1/2 inch piece. So 1/4, 1/2, 1/2. Buddy, there is no anything that squeaks over here. If you lay on top of my cord, it might have to hurt you. All right. So the construction piece of the book is really super simple. I know, I know. Voila! Flip in, flip over. Yay! Really, really easy. Kind of like an organizer thing that would give you a pad of paper, and yeah, it's nice when it all goes together. All right, so let's go ahead and pick our paper for the front of our book. Yeah. This is the most bizarre paper. Let's use this really pretty flower. There's a flower here. So we'll use this for the front and the back of our book. Only if I put it that way, then the words in the thing look weird. Well, that doesn't work. Oh, but these would work. There's little, you see it? Is it gonna show you? No. It's just bizarre. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and use the, well, and then the hearts are upside down. Okay, well, yeah. Yep, 2 pieces. Yeah, the gussets are the gussets are 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, and 1/2 inch. All right. So since my chipboard is 9 inches, we're gonna cut these at 7 and 7, or no, 9, 8 and 7/8. Almost cut that the wrong way. 8 and 7/8, so that they'll line up with our binding. And we're gonna cut these at 4, or they're 4 inches, so 3. Oh, I hate this trimmer. I don't ever get a straight cut with that. 3 and 7/8, and that will be the front of my book, because then we'll put a really pretty something on it. And we're gonna need 8 pieces. So that'll take 2. We'll cut 2 of these stripes. Again, at 8 and 7/8 by 3 and 7/8. You know, I think it's funny. So, and then we'll use this weird paper. It's got a zip strip. Yeah, I'm recording. Got a zip strip on the top that I think I want to use for another kind of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and zip that off. It says, one of a kind, then and now, little things, remember, life's a journey, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and cut again at 8 and 7/8 by 3 and 7/8 and 3 and 7/8 and 3 and 7/8. And I need one more for the back side of something. So let's go ahead and use this one. All right. So we're going to use this piece for the front because I'm going to cut out some frames and everything from the Art Philosophy cartridge. And then the page that looks very similar to it, I'm going to go ahead and adhere that to the back. But I'm not going to do that just quite yet because I think I want to put some seam binding through it and show you guys how that works with Close to My Heart. So we're going to leave those. And on the inside pages, I'm going to go ahead and make them match up. go ahead and layer this here in the middle. No, I'm not. These are ugly. I did not just say that. And I recorded it. Okay, that works for me. And then that would put this piece here. Alright. So let's go ahead and get these things down. And when you use the glue, well, you could always stick that creepy ghost spider-ish kind of ooey gooey gross thing at her. Yeah, there you go. You can throw the cringe at her. And then when you put these ones over where there's a binding strip, try and line them up along with the binding. Oh. Well, maybe it has a friend. All right. And this has got like a watermarky thing down here in the corner that I'm going to put down here on the edge. This paper is so light that it's making it really hard for the camera to kind of see it. So that was fun. Yeah, I didn't, when I got my laptop, it didn't have a webcam, and so actually my webcam came from my bank. You know those free things where they used to give you toasters? Well, my bank gives you all kinds of electronic stuff, and we had never really saw anything we wanted, and so I finally said to my husband, hey, I'm gonna order the camera from the bank. And actually it's like a $60, $70 camera if you were to buy it. So, but yeah, I got a freebie from the bank and it works pretty good. It just really depends on where I'm at. Like if I'm down in my room with the extra light and everything, then it's totally different. But since I'm up here at the kitchen table and we're getting ready to paint, my whole like living room is hollow. So I feel like I'm talking to you guys in a tunnel on top of it. And then, of course, it's really bright, and it's gonna get darker. I'm gonna have to run and get my light. All right. And then this piece you just kind of center in between the two, and it helps if you open it up and smooth it around and such. All right, and then this is my cover piece and this is my back. All right. So now I really do have to run downstairs because I didn't grab the trusty little book to print all my, or to cut my little things off. So I have to run downstairs for a minute. I will be right back. You can talk amongst yourselves if you're nice. You're being nice to each other. Here's my box. Here's my light. Aww. Yeah, it is. Oh. So it did turn out really, really super cute. Even the crazy lid. And then my favorite part really is the divider pieces. Okay. Yeah, and I didn't have to cut it or throw it away twice. But it took a whole pack of paper to do this, minus the little pieces that I'll show you in the cards really quick. So, I just love this orange. Yes, it does, but if you really love the paper pack, then it gets to stay around for a long time. Because as you see, I didn't cover it up. I can see every bit of the paper. I cut a couple of the pieces wrong. So, yeah. And the cool part is that the green matches my scrapbook room. My scrapbook room is jalapeno. And I had a couple of extra sheets. And then I have these, and so then I made leftover cards. There you go. And flowers. she bought the book. Close to My Heart does a card book, and so these are the cards out of that to make the 6x6 out of like one sheet of paper. But I just used the scraps. And that's one of those really funky, cool flowers. Trying to see if I can get it to come up. Nope. There's another one. There's one of the pink ones. And then this one, which was, I think it was midnight. I was tired because this is so not my style. Anyway, I did make the box. So it turned out really cute. Love it. And it's a nice sturdy box. Alright. So back to the project. Yeah, and I did the swap, the card swap from March. Hey Laura! Laura from Laura's Craft Corner, I think. She lives in Massachusetts, just came in, so I'm excited. She is stuck over in the social stream. She cannot find her way to the chat. Her computer will just not let her do that. And the box is really easy, and honestly, it's on Catherine's Ustream, but you need to go do that quickly. It really goes together really, really fast. Yes, hold on, let me link you. Here you go. There you go. Did I allow them? Yes. There you go. All right. Is that for the box or is that the chat piece? Because I'm wondering if we have to set it over in the social stream for her. I don't know. All right, if we have any goobers who show up, then I'll flip the link thingy out. All right, so let's pick some things to, oh, if she types that, she can get out of the social stream and into the chat. Well, hold on, let me, in her window, like if she opens another window. Oh, okay. Hey Laura, I just posted on the social stream a link. You need to open it in a new window, and it should allow you to be in the chat because Catherine's awesome, and she knows those things. So if you click on the link and open it in a new window, it should let you into the chat. Woohoo! I knew somebody smart would know. She'll be so excited if she can make that happen. Alright, so let's figure out what we're going to put on the front of this book. I think we're going to do some rolled flowers. Because Close to My Heart, this cartridge is the exclusive art philosophy cartridge from Close to My Heart. Right now, the cartridge is free when you purchase a consultant kit from Close to My Heart. The cartridge, the matching stamps, as well as the chipboard pieces retail for $100. However, you can purchase the consultant kit and get over $300 worth of other merchandise as well. And basically get this cartridge for free. And that's one of the things that Kelsey did, which worked out really well for her. So she ended up getting the cartridge for free. I will post a link to my website in the description of the video, and you can go check it out. All right, in the social stream, underneath Kelsey's hello, there is a link I posted there. Or did it like block the link in the social stream? I don't think it should have blocked the link in the social stream. So if you open that link in a brand new window, it should let you chat. Alright, make sure it's a whole new window, not just a link. It has to open to a new window. Oh. Actually, it's not doing bad for me. I just have a friend who is stuck over in the social stream. Oh, awesome. Okay. Who's just stuck in the social stream, and she can't ever get out of the social stream. It's like the abyss. You're over there and you have to wait 30 seconds. And then it like gives you all this grief and it doesn't let you talk, and it's just, oh. Alright, let's find a cute little border. There's some really nice things on this cartridge. I'm thinking we should do this postage stamp, which is on page 24 of the book. This one right here. Oh. We'll do the postage stamp piece. And I need it to be about, oh, it's going to print that way. It's not going to print the other way. I think I want it to be 4 inches long. So, if it's 4 inches long, it should be a couple of inches wide. So I'm going to pull my Cricut out. And I don't use it very often. I got the cartridge, I've made some roses, I've done a few different things, but I haven't used a whole lot of it. What is this? I don't know what color that is, but it really is not. Let's see. Let's use some of this blue. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and first I'm going to take some of the sticky off this mat. Even though it's cut some, it's really super sticky. Can you see where Kelsey says hello? Huh? Alright. I'm hoping she's going to make it. And I'm going to go ahead and cut out the frame. And I want it to be 4 inches long that way. And so this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm going to cut that out. And it looks like that's going to be the fit really nice there. And, which is really cool. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and do some flowers out of this paper as well. Some paper flowers. And so I'm going to just cut quite a few. And I'm going to use, actually the snowflake here on page number 27 in order to make some flowers. Did you make it over there, Laura? Because you know there's lots of people over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shift 4. Oh. Well, that's crazy. I don't know why it wouldn't work for her. And I'm going to cut it out at 2.5. And so I'm cutting it out at 3. I'm cutting it out at 2.5. And I'm going to cut it out at 2. And I have a feeling it's not going to fit. Oh, maybe. Oh, I'm good. So all I'm doing now is just popping these off my mat. And these are actually the snowflakes, but I'm going to use them like flowers. And then I'm going to, that's a really big flower there. I'm just going to reposition this here, and I'm going to cut a couple more that we'll use in a couple of other places. And let's see. So, yeah, I can still see you guys over in the social stream. I have it split between the two. So I can see. I know, poor Laura. That was Catherine from the Scrap Beach who's telling you poor Laura. Because you know Catherine's famous. Line return. Line return, there we go. That's 2, let's do 1. Super world famous, yes you are. Oh yay, Kelsey can still see her too. Alright. Well, I was just impressed when you guys started remembering my name. That was probably it for me. I was in heaven at that point. And then you came to hang out on the channel. That was even better. Alright. Alright, so these are a little tattered just because my mat is super sticky. And these are little itty bitty kind of weird flower kind of things. depends on what mat, what kind of mats you have. I have the old green ones, but if your mats aren't sticky anymore or really having a hard time being sticky, you might actually want to get some Dawn dish soap and actually take and wash them and let them air dry. If you can hang them somewhere, that works really well. Yeah, then I would definitely, Kelsey, I would take and wash your, it's probably just gummed up with paper fiber. So take it into the sink, use some dish soap, and then basically let it air dry. Hang it by its hole somewhere and let it air dry. And it should become sticky again. I'm gonna do this instead. I'm gonna do a fleur-de-lis or something very similar. And it is on page 32, this little guy here. And it is shift this one, and I'm gonna do it at about 3 inches. You're welcome. Oh my. 3 inches on this thing is huge, guys. Let's go down to 2 inches and let's up my blade here a little bit. Complete last and cut. I'm thinking I'm getting to a point where I'm going to need a new blade because it's just ripping my paper to shreds. Yeah. Yeah, that's not good. It sounds like my boys might be back. Although, it's only 7:20. Maybe not, maybe it's just the kids. It's nice outside, so the neighborhood kids are all out. So, alright. For whatever reason, I have like a piece that's stuck there. Ugh. Okay. This mat is just really too sticky for this. Alright, and so I know I've told everybody before, but the micro tip scissors from Close to My Heart, if you are a fussy cutter at all, they are amazing. And that they are very sharp. They will draw blood, but they are really awesome scissors. The brand new ones are purple, and Kelsey, I'm not sure if you're getting the scissors, or I saw a thing come up today saying that you might be getting the ruler. And that, but you'll get the brand new ruler that Close to My Heart came out with. But the scissors are worth the $10. They're just really good scissors. Alright, so let's roll these flowers up. again, and then we'll use some of the cute little seam binding. Here we go. I got these flower tools. They're the McGill flower tools from Scrap-A-Dab-A-Doo. Absolutely love them. Really, really nice. And I have, did I only grab the little? They actually sell a squish pad as well, but I have had these forever, so I tend to use them. Okay. And so I'm just going to go ahead and roll these guys up and make them look like a flower opposed to a snowflake. So all I'm doing is just using the ball. And you can use the end of a pen, you can use anything you might have in order to kind of get these to curl up. It just kind of breaks the paper, the fiber in the papers, and lets it curl up. Then I'm going to do this on this side to give it a contrast in there. And then it needs a circle or something in the center of that. We'll have to find something fun to put in there. Actually, I'm going to do that the other way. And then this one this way. And I'm going to have to find some brads. Alright, so I have some close to my heart seam binding ribbon, and I went to Joann's today to try and find some to see what it looked like and everything, their price wise and all of that kind of stuff, and I could not find it. Asked the ladies in Joann's, they had no clue. So I didn't get a chance to go over to Hancock and see, and so I went and got this from my friend Julie, and Close to My Heart sells it. It is 10 yards of color ready seam binding ribbon that you can color any color you want. Yeah, I have no idea. I couldn't find it. I asked them and asked them and asked them, and they were just kind of like, nope, don't know. They took me to the seam binding, like the hem binding and stuff that was in the one, but I'm wondering if our bigger Joann's, okay, I'm wondering if our bigger Joann's would have it, but $8 off of eBay is a really good deal. So she has like the best products when she does these classes. Yeah. No, I don't have the best stuff. I just bought these. These I saw somebody else use and thought I really needed them. So I will definitely have to look at it for eBay then. So I thought it kind of worked really, really nice, but you can also color it too with the Tim Holtz ribbon or the different things. I brought up my re-inkers and a spray bottle so we could see if we could get it to change colors. Yeah, the McGill tools are really nice, and like I said, they were 14 bucks. So I brought up a blank bottle. I brought up the re-inker box wherever it went. I thought underneath the box up. Oh, it's underneath this stuff. And I'm going to look for, oh, and I have these really pretty butterflies to put on this too. What was the color in this? I need a strip. Here we go. Twilight. Oh, here we go. I have the Twilight Reinker. And did I bring up the paint so I can make it all shiny too? Alright, I have to go run and get the paint. And some brags. I will be right back. I'm really sorry, guys. Alright, I did bring the box up somewhere. There it is. And I brought the goodie box up too. It's got all kinds of brads and all of that kind of stuff. Alright, well, I have who goes to the gym? I chase a 9-year-old all day. I'm constantly up and down those stairs. Yeah. Oh. Alright. So, these will be pretty. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I have this trusty spray bottle. And I am going to put some paint. A little bit of paint. Oh, yeah. Mine doesn't at all. Never sits still. Night, Linda. Thank you for coming. I'm excited you could come and hang out for a little while. Alright, so let's see what kind of color we get. Oh, thank you. excited that it looks pretty close. I bought this at the art supply store. It's a watercolor spray bottle. Alright, let me grab a paper towel and we'll make some seam binding a different color. But then again, I didn't grab the heat tool. Although I did mix it with alcohol. Yeah. Well, I was pretty excited. Alright. So here we've got some pretty... Oh, it's going to be pretty. It's going to be blue. It's going to have white specks in it. And the more you spray, the darker it gets. So, oh yeah, I'm going to have to grab the heat gun. But it's pretty. Well, let's let it sit and dry for a few minutes, and we will put some brads in the center. I mixed some Magnolia White paint, a couple of drops of Twilight Blue Reinker from Close to My Heart, so that's the color of the paper, this blue. And then some alcohol, some rubbing alcohol, so it would dry. And then if you crinkle it all up, it'll be all crinkly too. So, okay, we're going to set that over there to dry a few minutes, and I'm sure my boys will be home soon. I'm sure I could spritz the paper too, so that's kind of neat. Alright, I have these really cool filigree charms from Close to My Heart. And I'm going to use one for this big flower here. They are really pretty. And they're 2 pieces, which is really nice. And for this big flower, I'm going to use this one here. And I'm going to grab my pokey tool. Yeah. If you do not have a pokey tool, you definitely need a pokey tool. They are wonderful. They are not expensive, but they are worth every penny. The pokey tool makes it so nice to be able to pick up the little brads or bling. So anything that's an adhesive back. Close to My Heart sells pearls and opaques and things like that. And they are really, really nice. And it helps. Yeah. So the pokey is amazing. It's definitely another tool that I wouldn't live without. So I got a flower for the front. And then I have this little one here. I'm going to go ahead and use this little brad. The number for these are Z1269. They're called filigree charms. You get 8 pieces, and I think they're $3.95. Yeah. All right. And I think I'm going to use my cute little blingy piece here. And I just exhausted that tape runner. And this is a Prima piece that I've cut pieces off already. I really like this kind of thing, and I saw a YouTube video where there was a lady who actually used some packaging material in order to make them, and I really, really liked it. And so I thought, oh, I've got to try that. So that'll be one of those adventures maybe we'll do on Ustream coming up. And then my aunt, bless her heart, called today and wanted to know about my trip to Seattle and all of that kind of stuff. But she also placed an order for cards, 11 cards, some birthday and some different things like that. So I think we'll end up doing some of those in the near future as well. And then I bought these butterflies from Michael's. I absolutely fell in love with them. Told Julie when she was watching my son this weekend, bless her heart, that she could have anything in my scrap room. She could take anything, but she couldn't have the cream colored butterflies because I had a project for them. So I have okay, that's the weirdest little thing. Okay, so we're gonna put that little cream color butterfly there. I think I'm gonna do like a sentiment here that says for you or something along those lines. So Kelsey, they're curved pokey tools. What are they? How's my ribbon? Oh yeah. It's getting there. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this. I'm just going to use my glossy accents to adhere this butterfly. And I'm just giving it a really good glop of glue. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that was my boy. So I probably have a curved pokey tool too, Catherine. I just bent the crap out of mine. So, yeah, I'm thinking some kind of nice little sentiment there would be good. All right, and so that's going to go on the front of our book. There you go. wonder if it's kind of an upholstery tool. I wonder if that's kind of what it is. Thank you. And I'm going to have my ribbon come up over the top, but I'm going to go ahead and put that around through the back. What are the pokey things called? A paper piercer. Unless you have a loving, deep, committed relationship with it, and then you call it a pokey tool. Alright. So now my ribbon's kind of crinkly. And it smells like it's been drinking. I'm going to go ahead and add the back piece. And I'm gluing this down and putting the ribbon underneath it so that it'll hold. And then I'm just measuring them up again with the binding pieces. And then I'm going to go ahead and open it up and really flatten it down from this side. Alright. So I'll find some little sentiment. So the next thing that I needed to put in were the little flippy pieces. So she said that there was a photo mat here and nothing really on here. There was two photo mats, and a flippy here. So I'm thinking that I would need to no. I'm going to need to work out the waterfall cards because while I've done them, I haven't done them on the fly. So I think that this will be an ongoing project for next week as well. And that because my guys are going to be home soon. And that'll give me some time to just make sure that I have the rest of everything kind of together to do it. And figure out kind of a sentiment for the front and some things like that. The last couple of shows I've done, I've worked and tried to finish the whole thing all at once. And really, that's kind of how I work. However, I know that people need to kind of have a break and process some of the stuff too. So I am pretty much done for tonight just because I really don't want people to kind of be overwhelmed, and so I'm pretty much gonna kind of stop this evening here because I want to. And that my son and my husband will be home, and with us being gone all weekend, once my son gets home, he'll really want some of my attention. So I definitely need to be able to give that to him. So, do you guys have any questions? I can actually share with you the pieces. Again, the if I can find the things. The filigree charms are Z1269. The paper pack is called, see, and here they come, is called Florentine, and it's X7153B. And that's just the paper pack, or you can buy the Workshop on the Go, which has stamps and everything. The Art Philosophy cartridge is available as well. If you sign up on my website to be a consultant, you get not only the Art Philosophy cartridge, but you get the Stella collection, you get the brand new Close to My Heart ruler, you get a ton of stuff in your kit. So hopefully Kelsey will do a video tomorrow and that with her kit to show kind of those pieces. You have the option of adding on a couple of other pieces as well, and I'll put a link to my website and everything. They're just some really, really pretty kind of things. This is the collection here and one of the layouts that are, there's some really great stuff. The black chipboard, I know that Catherine said that you can get it at walmart.com. And do you want to come say hi to everybody, Harrison? All right, Harrison wants to say hi, everyone.
Hi everybody. Hi everybody.
Well, they don't talk back, they type words. That's why you have to be able to read.
Was on your turn today?
Huh? Here, shall we lift it up so that they can see us? Okay, I've got bad hair today.
What?
I have bad hair. Okay, you gotta come over here. Over here, right here. Come sit. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, you're pushing me away. Say hi to everybody. See your picture?
Hi everybody.
Catherine, she's the scrappy. She's waving at you. And let's see. Are you interested in the kit, Laura? Because if you are, that would be awesome. And now she's clapping. Do you see her clapping? Yeah. And Kelsey said hi. And Laura and Tony and everybody said hi too.
But I have
Sarah.
Tony said I have a Tony in my pack.
Yeah, you do have a Tony in your pack.
It's a man.
He's a man, yeah, but Tony's a girl on this one. She lives in South Carolina.
Oh, she didn't wear the pants is Charlotte.
Charlotte? Who plays in there?
The Carolina Panthers.
Really? Yeah?
I say she lives in Charlotte.
Oh. So, anyway, oh my goodness. You are getting so big. Alright.
Yep, she lives in Charlotte.
Catherine lives in Virginia.
Westford, in what city are you?
And just in Virginia. I don't think they have a sports team. I could be wrong.
They live in, she lives in Wellberg.
Where?
She lives in Wilson. Where?
Let's see. And Laura lives in Massachusetts. Oh, let's see. Kelsey's in, is it Wisconsin or, oh. They have the Washington Redskins.
In Washington, D.C.?
In Washington, D.C. That's Virginia area, yeah. Is it Wisconsin? Oh, so is there any teams from Wisconsin?
There's a college team in Wisconsin.
A college team? Which one? one?
Brewers.
Really? All right. Let me finish saying goodbye to everybody. Oh, the Green Bay Packers. And the Badgers.
The Dodgers.
Yeah, this is the shirt that is from Uncle Mark. Uncle Mark lives in Newburgh, Oregon. And so he sent up an Oregon's Duck shirt and a Newburgh Tigers shirt. So that was cool. All right, let me finish saying goodbye, okay?
Yep. Bye, everybody.
All right, let me say goodbye. Oh, New Jersey. Who has New Jersey?
Laura.
Yeah, who does New Jersey?
Laura.
Laura who?
New Jersey is Trenton with us. She lives in Trenton.
Trenton is in New Jersey, but do they have a team?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Laura, was it that you were interested in the kit? And that, because if that's the case, we need to get you signed up by the end of the month. Yeah, Harrison knows every college, well, all of the major league teams. And actually, if you guys have arena football teams, he is huge into arena football. And the Spokane Shock are our team, and we play a lot. But he's really into the other teams as well. And he collects the shirts from different places. That's another thing that he really likes. And so that's, those shirts came in the mail today from Uncle Mark in Oregon. So he was pretty happy. So, and he'll kind of be done. They did Cub Scouts tonight, so. All right, any other questions? Everybody got sizes. Know that they can come back for the recording if they need to. I'm thinking I'll finish this up next Monday. We have the Richmond Bandits. Is that like, for Richmond Bandits? Honey, which league are they playing in? We're the AFL. The Richmond Bandits for arena football? Are they IFL?
Arena football would be one of the other probably.
Is it IFL, you think?
Football, yeah.
Well, it's an indoor football league. Oh, it's the AIFL, the Indoor Football Association, Arena Indoor Football. Yeah. We were in AF2 for a while, and then when AFL dropped out, we ended up taking the championship that year as well. And then last year was our very first year playing all of the regular AFL teams, and we ended up going to the championship stuff. However, got bumped out within the first game, I think. So, anyhow, all right. So Laura, I need to find your email address. Can you type it in for me so that I can see that, so I can send you some links so that you can get to my website to be able to sign out? We do have Gonzaga, and the girls made it to what? Did they make it to the Big 16, the Sweet 16? They made it to the dance, and the boys got kicked out in the dance, and the girls made it to the Sweet 16. Harrison wears a adult medium, just because everything shrinks. So we do an adult medium.
And I have keys for a car.
Whose car?
I'm not old enough to drive yet.
Oh my goodness. He's not old enough to drive yet.